Today I'm going to be decorating 3 separate monthly layouts. One will be very decorative and not much functional, but the other 2 are super functional. If you want to see how I do that, stay tuned and I'll be more than happy to share. Hello my loves, it's Kasha Planarista 101. Let's jump right in. So today what I'm going to be doing is creating 3 monthly plans. Like I said, the first one is my catch-all. So I like to decorate it quite a bit, but I also like to keep it pretty functional. So today I'm going to be using this beautiful sticker from the Neutral Floral sticker book, and we're going to add some other elements. So this one is from Live Love Bosch. The elements will be from different books. I will share it as we go through it. So the reason why I wanted to use this particular one is because my monthly, I actually refer to it quite a bit. So I know not everybody does, but I wanted to make sure that my monthly is full of options, and if I need to note something, I will have the room for it. So that's why I do it. I am trying to see if I want to use other books for this, but I think the neutral one is going to be quite sufficient. So let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and frame the edges because that's what I would like to do with my monthlies. I think it looks very classic when I get to do exactly that. So I'm going to remove the lines. I'm using the Uniball Sigma White gel pen. It works wonderfully. I think somebody online said that you have to wipe the tip for it to work constantly, so just remember that it does seem to be the case. So as long as you kind of wipe the tip, you're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna use this part to kind of cover the whole one side, and then we'll kind of build the rest of it throughout. So I'm just going to remove the bottom line like as much as I can. I could use correction tape, but the correction tape is not as good. Like it's much thicker, right? And the color does not match as well. So that's why I'm doing it with a pen. Also, if this is your first time joining, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you have been here before and you're coming back to spend more time with me, thank you so much. If you guys are not subscribed already, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe. And yeah, we will go from there. So for right now, I'm going to just cut this piece off. I'm going to use it in some other way, probably in a different spread. Maybe here, I don't know. Let's see. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and create, like I said, all of the beautiful edging around the whole spread. So to do that, you can always just cut flowers into halves, and then you're going to have a straight edge to put on a line like so. I really like doing that because it does kind of create a clean line for me. And then everything looks very nice and even. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that throughout until the whole page is edged, basically. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead and put the edges on like this Saturday. So I don't want to take too much of the Saturday out because I do have plants here and there. So I want to make sure that that can be usable. So that's why I chose to like use the skinnier flowers in here. So you will see how that plays out. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and create more edges. I want the top. I really don't mind that the days of the week are slightly covered, you can still read them. These florals are very like pale and beautiful. So I kind of like doing this. Keep on putting my little snippets of stickers into a side notepad. So I keep like one tiny notepad for sticker and washi scraps and like trying markers and stuff. It's just very handy to do so. It helps me a lot because this way, like I said, if I just want to see what that looks like or what the color is, I can just swatch it on the side and it's great. So I'm gonna put that in a corner because why not? And then we can continue creating the rest of the edges. So it's kind of nice because February has, like the last week of February is not there, right? So you have all of the space to create. So if you really wanted to keep it functional, you could just do like the top, the very tiny sides, and then the bottom. So that is one way to do this. I am just going full steam here with all the stickers. I typically don't use a sidebar on my monthly, so I will put stickers in it. Just makes it pretty and kind of cohesive that way. And whatever I need to do goes on my weeklies anyway, and whatever is date specific goes on the monthly calendar on the inside. So nothing to really worry about here. And yeah, so now I'm gonna add this tiny little piece. Every piece counts, you guys, so you will see the little nudge, like the little edge on the other side, like where the Saturday is. I'm gonna keep that because I usually write what sticker books I used, and that will help me quite a bit. So I do have a couple different like pink books and stuff that I pulled out, so I'm gonna use some of the small elements. But before I do, I want to create a couple highlights. My gosh, that is dark. And then that one's light. Okay, so super deceiving because of course I'm not gonna remember that that one is dark and that one's light because the barrels of the highlighters are absolutely opposite. So that's the dark one. So I did not plan too much in February just yet. So I have 4 things that I need to track. So not too many. I'm looking for pink markers, but I think we're gonna stick with these. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw what I need to draw. We're gonna start with this. And of course I grabbed the wrong one because this is the dark one, but I think I'm just gonna keep going. Oh well. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'm gonna do the light one on the 13th as well as the 25th. Okay, so let's just do that. I'm kind of disappointed about the dark pink because it is taking a lot like away. It's too bright, so I do need 2 lines. And if I really don't like it, I will cover it, just so you guys know. So I'm gonna try this and we'll see. The nice part about this paper, like I said, it is so thick because this is a Live Love Posh planner. It is so thick, even with this like bright pink, is not showing through anything on the other side. So I'm gonna draw some lines on the 25th. I'm gonna add some stickers at the end. You will probably see me covering up the dark pink if it bugs me a lot. So let's go ahead and do some fun adding like elements into this because that's what I really like doing too. So I have these beautiful books with like pink stickers and pink girls and all of this stuff in here. So I'm gonna grab a couple things and add them to my spread, as like I said, they are kind of gorgeous. I don't want too big of an item in here because this is still pretty functional for me. Like I said, I do write things that I need to do on events and stuff. So yeah, so hopefully it'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this beautiful girl right in here. And as you can see, I placed it pretty strategically, so the 22nd is still pretty fully open if I decided to do something. Typically my Wednesdays are not too overwhelming, so I can go ahead and add a tray there. So the stickers I'm using, like I said, are going to be placed in pretty specific places. The book that I'm using right now is from Easter Case. I love their stickers, as you guys probably already know. If you use code PLAN, you do get 12% off. Anytime you guys use it, it's at no extra cost to you. They're just passing on the savings. So I just wanted to share that. So let me go ahead and add all of these rose petals into here. I think this is so stunning. I could not help myself. So let's just add a few more things. I do want this basket. So let's maybe add that on Tuesday. Like it's the basket of roses. And then, I don't know. I kind of like this girl, but I think she's a little too much. I don't know. I'm looking. Everything is pink. Oh, I do like this one. She kind of looks slightly like me, so yeah, it's fine. Okay, my hair is this long, you guys. That is insane, right? Like my hair is way past my waist. So, okay, let's keep going. Couple more things. I want to add just a little bit more. Let's add this beautiful perfume bottle. How about here? Okay. And then I just want to add the tiny little elements. So this little book is also from Easter Case. It's just tiny. It has such a cute little stickers, and it's a 2-page book. So one page is washi, one page is clear stickers. Kind of like these hearts. So I'm gonna see if they match. They kind of stand out, so I don't know if I'm gonna use them. I do want these tulips, so I'm gonna add them to my sidebar. I don't think there's a lot more that I'm gonna be adding because I do keep this pretty like pretty empty when it comes to stickers, like in the middle. This one is the decorative functional. I will be doing another monthly in just a second that is purely decorational. That's all I do in it. And then one that's strictly functional. So you will see how different they look. So I do all three. I do a mix, and then I do a decorative, and I also do just the beautiful but functional. Okay, so I'm just gonna add 2 more things. So I want that puppy for sure, and I want these balloons. I'm gonna remove this because I think it doesn't match. I don't have any reds in here, so I'm gonna kind of stick to pinks, and then I think that'll be fine. Anything else? I think I'm good. With the puppy, he does kind of look like Toa, which is funny. And yeah, I think it's good. So I'm gonna pop this back in my planner, and then we can go on to my second one. So the second one that I'm going to be doing is my wellness. That one, actually, let's do my social media, which is the functional one. So that's my currently. And then let's just pull out my monthly. So for monthly, because it is fully functional, all I do is basically add edges, and then that is it. So this one, I think I'm just gonna grab my pink blooms functional functionally chic from Live Love Posh. It's a very old book. It was like a box that she released with all of the rainbow blooms, so you could get, I think it's like pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. I think those are the colors. So yeah, so this is the pink one, and I'm gonna pull out these florals and kind of create a full effect here. So these are gorgeous. What I cut off is probably just what I was missing at the top, but it's okay. I can live with that. And I'm gonna edge everything around. And this is my social media. So this is a monthly overview. That is the style of the planner. It is from Live Love Posh. And I plan all of my videos on a monthly. And then I do create a list of like what I need to film, what I already filmed, what's edited, and like to publish on other pages. I track a couple other things on top of it. But yeah, this is kind of where I end up. So I think it looks very good. I love this pink. I think it screams spring, even though it's only February. I do like having bright colors like this for the month of February, where everything is cold and still dark and still snowy, but there's love in the air. So that's kind of where I end up with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and create all of these little edges around, and hopefully I have enough stickers because there's only 2 pages of this. So the newer books have usually more than 2 pages. They have like a double and then another one. These are just 2 together, so that's all that is. So I'm gonna add this little guy up here, and I just need to finish the top. I'm gonna grab a pink marker and create couple dots, not couple, lots of dots on my monthly calendar to plan out my videos for the month. So that's where I ended up with, and let's see if it works. So January I did exactly the same thing, and I think it worked pretty beautifully. The only day I didn't have a box to write in was the 31st, which is fine because I also didn't plan any videos for that day, so it just worked out. But yeah, typically I will just create that and then mark the ones that I need to post something on. So yeah, pretty easy. If you guys are a content creator, let me know if you use a paper planner or if you use everything digitally to kind of make it easier. So super curious. But yeah, that is what this looks like. I'm gonna pop it back in my planner. And if you guys hear the pitter patter, that's Toa coming into my planner room. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and create my wellness. That one is strictly decorative. I don't do anything with that monthly. I have been doing this for a couple years now, and honestly, it does not bug me. I think it's completely fine the way it is. I was thinking about like finding a way to use it, but not everything has to be used, you guys. That's what I finally realized, and I think I'm just gonna kind of stick with it because if it brings me joy, why not just do it for joy itself? So I found this really old sticker book that I forgot about called Lux Living. It is from Live Love Posh. It is so bright and beautiful, and there's this black and pink collection in here. Look at that. That just makes me so happy. I don't know why, but does. So I'm gonna keep on going with this. Yeah, that box on Sunday bugs me, so we're gonna fix it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and add elements into here. I'm gonna add picture frames and other things. It is all office related, but listen, Valentine's Days happens at the office too. So I just decided why not. Okay, so let's add the girl, some files, Isn't it kind of romantic? Like, is it just me? Or does it kind of look chic and romantic? Maybe just a bit. So that's why it drew me, and I thought, let's just do it. So we have an office on the bottom in black. We have the one on the top in like white. Oh my gosh, the sticker is gonna be the death of me. Okay. Let's add this one and maybe another one. But yeah, that's like I said, no rhyme or reason for this. I just simply decorate to make me happy. It is a great stress relief if you do decorate your planners. You already know that. And if you get frustrated, you're probably just starting and you're looking at everybody else's planners and comparing. So the quicker you stop doing that, the help happier you're going to be. At least that's what happened for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple more elements. I do want these big flowers. How about right here? Let's do that. And then a couple bags. Let's add that picture. It's crooked and I don't mind. It's just for me. Like I said, it makes me happy. That's why I do it. I do want to give her black a bag. What do you guys think? Does that look like a Birkin bag? Is it? To me it does, but I don't know. And then we're going to go ahead and add the flower to the edge. And couple small elements and we are done. Let me know which planning style fits you. Which one was your favorite? I think this one is my favorite for the vibrancy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and let me know what you think. I will see you soon for another video. And I can't wait to share all of this with you guys. As always, have a great week ahead. And like I said, leave me a comment of which one is your favorite out of all three of these. Talk to you soon. Bye.